Hi friends, welcome to the Believer's Boost. We've been journeying through 2 Peter 1:5, exploring the virtues we're called to grow in so we don't end up ineffective or unproductive in our knowledge of Jesus. So far, we've added goodness and knowledge to our faith. Way to grow. But here's the thing, knowledge without self-control, it's like a car with no brakes. You might be moving fast, but without self-control, you're headed straight for a crash, especially in your relationships. Proverbs 25:28 says, like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. That hits home, right? In ancient times, a city without walls was left totally vulnerable, open to every kind of attack. And honestly, that's what we're like in relationships without self-control. We're left exposed, reactive, and defenseless. Let's get real for a sec. Ever snap at your spouse, your friend, your kid because you thought you were right, but later realized it wasn't really about being right? Maybe you were just hurting. I've been there. Maybe you felt unseen. Maybe you were just trying to hold on to control when everything felt out of control. Self-control is that sacred space between emotion and reaction. It's that holy pause where we say, I feel this, but I don't have to act on it. Do you remember the movie Luca? When Alberto yells, Silencio, Bruno! He shuts down the fear so he can step into courage. What if we did that? Silencio, anger! Silencio, fear! Silencio, offense! And instead, yes, God, your way is better. In relationships, self-control might look like this: choosing to listen instead of trying to prove a point, taking a breath before that sarcastic comeback, responding with grace when you feel disrespected, holding space for your spouse, your teen, your friend, without jumping in to fix or defend. Self-control isn't a weakness. It's not ignoring your feelings. It's strength surrendered to God's truth. It's taming the me to make room for the he. Here's your boost for the week. What would shift in your relationships if you believe God already placed you there, not to prove a point, but to show his love? Let that shape how you respond. Thanks for hanging out today. Until next time, keep the faith, stay in grace, and don't forget to boost someone else along the way. See you later.